Here are 5 Kohl's interview questions and answers written by our expert interviewers from mockquestions.com. Question number 1. Tell me about your customer service history. For any retail job, customer service is essential. Be ready to answer a question or two about customer service in your interview. In high school, I worked for a small craft store for 2 years. I started as floor staff, stocking shelves and answering customers' questions. Eventually, they trained me to run the register and man the fabric cutting counter. During that time, I learned a lot about customer service and believe I'm ready for this position at Kohl's. Question number 2. What do you like about working in retail? There isn't one right answer to this question. The interviewer is looking for honesty. Your answer should show the interviewer that you enjoy your job and will be a dedicated employee. I want a job where I could be on my feet and moving most of the day. I don't like the idea of a desk job. I'd much rather be folding or hanging clothes, arranging shelves, or running a register than sit at a desk all day. I'm also an extrovert, so I enjoy the customer interaction. Question number 3. How would you deal with a busier than average shift? During big sales, Kohl's can get busy. It can be easy for employees to stress during a rush. The interviewer wants to know that you can handle a large number of customers without getting overwhelmed. I'm no stranger to busier than average shifts. My old store always seemed busy because we were usually short-staffed. The job can be challenging when the lines at the cash register are long and the fitting rooms are overflowing with take-backs that we haven't gotten to yet. But I do my best to not let that get to me. I always put the customers first. If I'm on the register, I check out each person in line as quickly and efficiently as I can without losing my customer service smile. If I'm working the floor, I do what I can to keep up with the high volume. I just keep chipping away at the work until we get it done. There's no point in stressing over it. That kind of attitude only makes the job harder. Question number 4. Have you ever had a conflict with a coworker? Conflict in the workplace is not unusual, and your interviewer doesn't expect you to say that you've never had a disagreement with a coworker. They are more interested in how you handle conflict. Last year, I had a coworker who refused to pull her weight. She often played on her phone while hiding in the fitting rooms or behind the shelves instead of working on the floor. I was often scolded because the work wasn't getting done. Since I couldn't do it all myself, I pulled her aside once or twice and asked her to help me, but she never did. I was frustrated, but I knew yelling and fighting wouldn't solve the problem. I finally went to my supervisor and explained what was happening. Our manager decided to put my coworker on the register so she couldn't hide and moved one of the cashiers to help me out on the floor. Question number 5. What do you consider good customer service? Whether you are working on the register or out on the floor, you will interact with customers. Your interviewer wants to make sure that you will give their customers a good experience. Good customer service focuses on the customer's needs, so it may look different for different customers. Some customers prefer to be left alone while they shop. Others like to have staff available to answer questions or give recommendations. A good customer service employee can figure out what the customer needs and act accordingly. Most of the time, it's as simple as asking, "How can I help you?" Preparing for your Kohl's job interview will take more practice than these 5 interview questions. Head over to mockquestions.com and get 25 more questions and answers for your interview.